I am excited to be your speaker this evening to speak about the place of customers in our businesses. I am a trainer, I am a coach on personal development. I'm also a trainer in customer service and leadership and personal financing, because all these things tie together. You know, we wake up every day, go earn money, but how do we use that money? We are talking about our customers. We are in this business for our customers, so that once the customer comes to us, we earn. So I look at all these aspects, and at the end of the day, I'm very passionate about the holistic person. The customer is a very important person that we need to really take good care of. And as we start off, I would want us to ask ourselves a few questions. Think of the many places that maybe you do business, maybe the service providers where you go to shop, and think of a good experience in customer service and our experience. What do people say about our own businesses? What does our customers say about our businesses? Good experience? Bad experience? How do we treat our customers in our own businesses or even in the places where we are employed? Do they come first? Do they? Think about it. What are the things that you do that makes them come first? Or what are the things that we need to do if we are not doing them to make them come first? So when we speak about customer service, what really are we talking about? What is customer service? And customer service is in two folds. We have the customer service and we also have customer experience. So now the conversation is changing from customer service to customer experience because of what we are talking about, the relationship, the connections that we create with the customers. Because we create experience through those connections, the empathy. So customer service is more transactional. You know, it starts from when either a prospective or also an existing customers get to know about your business. They come in, they check you out, then they come into the business, they do the transaction, and then after that they leave. But now there's the experience. Experience fits in the whole spectrum of the customer journey and the customer service journey. So experience is very key. Customer experience is very key. I think when we were sharing, there's someone who said one of the challenges they have in customer service is maintaining that experience. There's a lady who said that is one of their biggest challenge. They really don't know how to create and maintain that experience. So it's very important to be equipped with the skills, with the tools, with the strategies to be able to know that even as we acquire customers, why we are here is also to acquire a new customer. So starting today, how are you going to treat that customer that you're going to acquire today? Will you be able to maintain them? Will you be able to satisfy them and even exceed expectation, and also to retain? Because for business continuity to happen, we must have the retention. It is the retention that creates the continuity. So three things that govern around maintaining and acquiring and satisfying and retaining the customers. Customers are looking for three key things. They're looking for convenience. So when you put your customer first, when you put them at the core, one, they are looking at the convenience to do business with you. Think about your businesses or even where you work. How easy is it for your clients to do business with you? When you're able to, address the gaps that you may have in terms of the convenience of the client that they are looking for, then you are able to retain these clients. The customer is also looking for consistency. How consistent is the service and the experience that you're getting? Do you speak the same language from all your channels? From your digital space? When somebody calls, write an email, or checks you out, are they getting the same feel that we are speaking with the same persons in the same organization? Or do they feel when they call, when they go to the digital space, those are two different people? The third thing is the connection, what we have been talking about. The customer of today has changed. We are saying that the customer of today has evolved. How has the customer evolved? The customer is empowered. The customer is tech savvy. So even before they come to do the business with you, they've already checked you out and seen, hey, how are you out there in the socials? So they are coming to validate that by the time they are coming to do business with you. So we need to be proactive when dealing with our customers. We need to be ahead of these customers who are already empowered, who are already evolved. So how do we do that? One of the things that the customer of today is looking for is personalized service. Do we personalize the service that we give? And we always personalize that service by understanding your customers. How well do you know the customers that we are serving? We need to serve the needs of the customers because that is why they are coming to us, to be able to feel in, to serve their pain points. Do we know what their pain points are? So, and how do we do that? Some of the time, I think we are very good as business people in collecting our customer information. Most of us do, So when we collect that data, what do we do with it? Do we sit in with it, or do we use it to be able to speak to our customers and know exactly what they need? We provide that particular thing that they need and not generalizing everything. Are we connecting with them and knowing, hey, I know you, I know today is your birthday, and many other things that we can be able to get from the data that we collect from to help us make informed decisions regarding the needs of our customers. Anyone who can share with us an experience of how they are doing that and how it has helped them?
For us in insurance, it's easier to have customer experience. For example, if I come meet you today and I come have a meeting with you tomorrow, I do not know what state of mind you are at. Maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you're having financial issues, maybe your cat died or your dog died. I have to listen to that. I have to internalize it, put myself in your shoe. Then I will not offer you what I am selling first. I'm going to listen to you. So tomorrow when I call you, even for a cup of coffee, you'll be ready to come and sit with me because you know that you can now trust me with yourself before you can trust me with your finances.
So it is very important that we are able to connect with our customers from an empathetic perspective. And when we are listening to our customers, let's listen to what they are saying, not what we want to hear. Because when we listen to what the customer is saying, then we are able to fulfill the needs that they have. But when we listen so that we just respond to them, sometimes we may have that disconnect. And sometimes you may hear people saying, those people don't listen. They don't listen. So why would our customers say that we don't listen? Because we have already a perception of what maybe the customer will say, and also we are giving them a response according to what myself as Pauline, as a business owner, want to tell them, but not necessarily to hear what this customer is saying and responding in accordance with what the needs are. Yes, the place of the customer is very important. They are the core of the business, and in addition to that, also the employees. Those of us who have employees in our organizations, we must also enhance the experience of these employees, because we say happy employees equal happy customers and equals a happy shareholder. So for us who have employees, let's also enhance the employee experience so that they are able to give the best of the customer experience, and at the end of the day, our businesses will keep growing. It's those small things, sometimes we ignore them. Those small basic things. So let's get back to the basics. How does somebody talk to the customers? How do we talk to the customers? Are you happy within yourself? Because a customer can be able to tell somebody who is excited, even on phone, or somebody who is just speaking, to finish the conversation and move to the next level. What the language, the professional aspect into it, even how you present yourself. Those are key things that are very critical, golden rules in customer service. And one thing that is a no-no, sometimes when you're asked by a customer a question that you may not have that product or the service, then you say, I don't know. I don't know is a no-no in customer service. Just step aside and say, let me check, I will get back to you. You don't have to keep changing the price for you to retain your customers. You just need to understand, be customer obsessed, be intimate with your customer and know exactly what they need, and when you offer them that, then they are going to stick even with the pricing that you're offering them. Regaining a lost customer, there was also how do you regain? If they are gone, then you don't say that they are gone, you leave it at that. You can still go back and get the feedback. Get feedback from these customers. And the question is, do we get feedback from our customers? And when we get this feedback, what do we do with it? Do we use it? Do we use those insights? Do we use that data that we get from the customer feedback to be able to improve on our service levels, to make our businesses more excellent? So go back to this customer that you lost, just try and get feedback. What made them leave? Then work on that. You may win them back, sometimes you may not win them back, but you shall use that experience to be able to improve in your business and also to help retain more. Customer service has become the biggest marketing differentiator because it's from that, when you profile that customer of yours, when you profile all your internal and external customers, and you're able to understand them to the key and you become obsessed with them, then you're able to give them that which they need. And when you are able to address that particular need of that customer, then they're able to stay into your business. And also evaluating and hearing from your customer. And how do you evaluate? Gaining those insights, it's from gaining feedback. I don't know how much we do in terms of getting feedback from our customers, because it's from the more we get and ask questions from our customers in whichever ways, whichever tools that we use, whether it is the digital tools or one-on-one when interacting with the customers, and using that research, R&D, the research and development, but to understand what really needs to be given to our customers to make them stick to our businesses. So if you're not doing much on customer feedback, start doing it today, and you'll see the impact it will have with your businesses. There's the aspect of drawing the line. How do you draw the line? You need to create boundaries. You say we can't rescue the whole world at all the time. So we need to take care of ourselves as entrepreneurs. We need to take care of our wellness and our well-being. Money comes and it can go, but ourselves, we must take care of who we are. So creating those professional boundaries, and also again, you can use the technology. If there's a way you can be able to innovate, be agile, and incorporate a technology into it. When you cannot be able to respond to the client in person, then how can you use other tools to be able to respond to the person?